Hi, welcome to another edition of Two Old Farts. This is where we tell it like it is, and we're telling it like it is with the fall guy, Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt. I'm Mike Waco. This is Tom Rosenfield. Tom, you're not very enthusiastic. I don't understand.
This
That was like a little like pageant wave that you had to lift up your arm. We're trying to get some enthusiasm here.
this movie drives me crazy. This is why I hate Hollywood. I hate movies that are all about the stunts and the explosions and the fist pumps. Can't stand it.
What world do you live in that doesn't have that? If it's an action movie, the movies and stunts, this is what you do. You go to escape. You follow a character. You're following all this stuff. This is what it's all about. They're not hiding it.
I'm not the hero of this story. I'm just a stunt guy. Trying to look cool in front of the director of this movie. That's her, who I just so happen to have a major crush on.
Okay, this movie says that it's a tribute to stuntmen.
Yes.
It's not. Then I would get into the life of the stuntman. I would see a little bit more. I would have spent more time with the relationship.
It was predictable. It was sappy. It was like Ryan Gosling. Oh, let me just tell. Oh, I have to open up my heart. Let me just tell it like it is. I love you.
This is an epic story with cosmic proportions.
I never watched a 1980s show with Lee Majors. I never watched it. And it could have been soapy. It could have been like, dramatic and stuff like that. And they could have mirrored it completely for that stuff. But
I did watch that show. And that show every week was another stunt he had to perform, and what was the lead up to that stunt, and what were the things that happened to happen. Now, there was story involved.
I'm the director.
We're gonna set this man on fire.
You're a stunt guy. We need to keep it super professional.
Profesh is my middle name.
You said your middle name was Danger.
I think not only was this not a tribute to the stuntman, this was an affront to stuntmen. That it was all about big, huge action stuff. Show me behind the scenes. I don't buy any of this, but behind the scenes, he's not a sleuth and a detective solving a murder.
The star of the movie
Tom Ryder.
is missing. We need you to find him.
Why me?
You're a stuntman. No one's going to notice whether you're here or not. No offense.
I mean, some taken.
how in the world did they put on that wig on her, on Hannah, and look at her and go, this looks good?
Nothing like a good twist.
Who doesn't love a twist?
Ryan Gosling climbing out of the Sydney harbor after his boat blew up with the perfect ripped muscles in the wife beater. I'm like, Jesus Christ! Like this
Are you jealous of him?
No, not at all. It's just boring. He's just another hunk. Seen it, been there,
Just
done that.
another hunk. Tom, he was in The Notebook.
Let's do it later. Want to go to a beach somewhere?
Drink a spicy margarita.
Make some bad decisions.
Yeah.
This is a fluff job. This is a fluff job. And I don't mean this horribly, but it's a fluff movie. There's nothing serious. You're not going to dive in. You hope you like the characters, and then you get into their relationship and stuff like that. And then you see tons of stunts.
There are no characters in this movie. This movie is about explosions and about fist pumps and about bottles getting broken. It's ridiculous, and dogs biting crotches.
Are you a snob, Tom? Are
I
you
am.
a snob?
I must be.
Do you have issues? Do you look at yourself in the mirror going, you know what? I'm just a snob. I have high standards for everything.
Let's flip it over. I am looking for honest, real emotion, honest, real interaction, honest, real stories. Does that make me a snob? If it does, got it.
No offense.
I mean, some taken.
Let's talk about being an armchair quarterback for a second. And you are the quintessential armchair quarterback.
Fair point.
Do you agree?
I love
So
football.
you criticize, as many people do, and I fall into that category too. We criticize almost everything. We look at something, I don't like the color, I don't like the shape, I don't like the font style. Oh my God, please do it bold, please.
Anytime you make art and you put it out in the world, you are asking for an opinion. That's what you do. You want to keep it home, you want to do an art piece and put it on your wall, you're not asking for an opinion. You put it out in the world. That is the goal of art once it's out in the world. If you're making art to communicate, that movies are, then you better do a good job communicating. You can communicate badly, you can sloppily, you can communicate beautifully. If you communicate badly, it's gonna feel that way to the person on the other side.
Yeah, beautifully done. Beautifully done. Listen, I don't know if you rehearsed that,
No.
but it was just beautifully said.
Honestly, I gotta tell you, look, I mean, I did not want to go see this movie. I went to go see it for this review. I would never have chosen to see this movie. Yes, I'm gonna rant that I was dragged to this movie and I couldn't stand sitting through the whole thing, frankly. And yes, I'm talking about it, but I don't ever want to talk about it again after today.
Jesus. Right. Dude, man, what do you want to purge? Do you need to go take a shower now? This is why you're good at reviewing. You have an opinion, you state it, you're not afraid of it. You're right there, Tom.
Nothing like a good twist.
Who doesn't love a twist?
All right, let's wrap this up. We tell it like it is. I thought this movie was marginal. There were many moments that were uneven. I thought the relationship movie, the love affair, was laid on pretty thick. I just thought it was marginal. Listen, the stunts were good, but I'm too jaded with it. I thought it was just okay. I would wait for pay-per-view. I would wait till it comes on a streaming service.
I cannot believe I spent any of my money on this movie. I would rather stick sharp needles in my eyes than see this movie again.
First of all, where did that phrase come from? Why would anybody want to stick sharp needles in your eyes?
I don't know.
Was it a torture way back when?
I think it was.
Wrapping it up, I would say on the down low, and you would say completely down low, but
as big thumbs up as I can get.
Wow.
Right in my face, big thumbs up.
Thumbs up is like this, Tom.
God, I hate that thumbs up stuff guy stuff.
Thanks for watching another edition of Two Old Farts. If you can, please follow, subscribe, and like the Showbiz Syndicate, and check out other reviews and stories. We are humbled and honored you chose us.